Hey guys, so we're in Atlanta and I'm gonna take a look this morning and see why I don't have heat. Oh, alright. Well, there's an obvious reason. I don't have any hoses going to the heater core. I'm not sure where they have a spot to pull some from. Oh, it looks like there's a plug in the water pump. There's a plug right there. So I may have to check that out and see if I can't get some hoses on there, because we're definitely gonna need heat. There's snow out in Colorado already, so I was wondering coming in last night. It was cold, so we're gonna have to fix that and continue this journey. Oh man, coming in. You guys might, with the trailer, it might be easier to park like somewhere open. Hey man, made it too. This guy here,
that was perfect.
This is gorgeous. Yeah, this is perfect. Good. This is awesome, man. Yeah.
Jump in.
All right, we're gonna go on a little ride real quick. Ah! Look at the turbos. Twin turbo. Hell yeah. There we go.
How you doing, man?
Good, how you doing? Good to see you. You have the best view there is. This is amazing.
Yeah, man,
FuelTech right there.
Yeah, I saw your post yesterday and said, man, I guess you may be crossing through here.
Yeah, we're crossing through. And we were just gonna keep pushing, and then it was like, well, dang, that just sounds like fun, so. This is awesome.
We're still going, you know, these cars, they all have the clutches very limited.
Yeah,
So, right now, if you try to go more than 4 or 5 pounds, it will just slip the clutch, so.
Oh, really?
We're just doing 4 pounds, really to.
Woo!
It's just like almost nothing really yet special. But
This is great.
we're trying to get the clutches. There's a few companies actually working on that already,
Yeah.
and then hopefully we get one of the first prototypes to run.
This is awesome.
See,
Woo!
play with clutch too. You can feel the clutch slip.
I love the turbos just right there. What size are they?
62.
62.
The Garrett one's G35 900. Let me show you some. You see these marks?
Yeah.
It's probably trouble people around, right? That's LS experts. They do a lot of LS stuff. Let's do a launch here.
This is great.
We're cheating here because it's downhill, but it gives the impression.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
It's cool to try this too. So how was the win?
Oh, it was awesome.
Winning is winning, right?
Yeah, that was just awesome.
Man, awesome.
Winning backwards too. You're like, what?
Man, it was amazing. That was so much of a great idea.
Yeah, it was so much fun too. Such a great race. Everybody battled so hard too.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, no, I know. That's cool. It's cool to see different kind of entertainment or racing related
Right.
entertainment.
This is awesome. Beautiful car. This is my first C8 ride.
Oh yeah? Okay. And you see we have the port injection on the FuelTech, and so this is running methanol on the port injection and gasoline on the DI. So that's, we don't have to, we're not trying to hack into the stock computer, we're just running around to have the stock computer happy, but actually supplying the fuel, making everything fine.
Yeah.
On the car.
It was crazy too, because I just heard about this car the other day, you know?
Yeah, I personally think this car is going to be a very popular platform for the next years. Once, if you can get a sticker price, it's $58,000 starting.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, what else can you buy? And with probably we can slap turbos on, and once it's the tuning is heavily, I mean, available, and everybody is going to be crazy about these cars.
Yeah, they're gonna be wild about it. I love the rearview mirrors too.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah, and you see you have the FuelTech here on the, so we have like RPM, map sensor, or to left or to right. We have turbo speed, so you can see the turbos, how they actually.
That is cool.
We have EGTs here. So we have each cylinder EGT, so I know it's everything fine. I didn't mess it up with the engine. We can monitor that, and all the same features like controlling, whatever.
That is awesome, man. This is incredible. Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Sounds awesome. And the pipe work and everything under there looks so good too. It looks so mirror and perfect.
I don't know if you can really see it.
Oh, you can see it right through here, dog. Oh yeah. It's all just perfectly the same.
Woo! What a ride.
Let's check the rest.
Yeah, let's check out the rest.
Yeah, it looks so good.
What a ride, man.
Just in time.
Yeah.
How's it going?
This is epic. This is crazy good.
Anyways, but everybody says, oh, it's the glass fine, but actually this is all ventilated here, you see?
Yeah.
And they all have, this is already designed to be an engine bay. So.
Look at that. What do you think of that, Dog Rod?
That's crazy.
Dog Rod would drive this.
We fabricated everything in-house. We literally
crushed it.
we dropped the engine in and pistol rods inside. With the LT1 fits in, no balancing required. And yeah, and then we fabricated the turbo. That's the stock exhaust. We just cut here 90, 90, 90, and returned to the house, the south, the way it was, and changed the intake manifold to add port injection.
That's awesome.
So we actually have the instead of the plastic one, that actually has injectors. And here we have the fuel. So you don't have to mess with the stock fuel cell. We just added
great.
The methanol. So we don't have intercooler as well, since it's kind of low boost. We added methanol, which takes care of the air temperature, especially for this kind of boost.
Right.
It's fine. And it was even easier because this air motif just fits in like it was made for it.
Yeah, Aeromotive's been making some rad pumps too.
Yeah.
Their stuff's just been on it.
Yeah, this pump is like 5 gallons per minute and it's very quiet. You cannot even hear from the car.
That's wicked good.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Anderson, you're crushing it. Cool. Unlike a good ride in the morning. Right?
Cool.
I can't wait.
Let's see the
The rest
rest.
of the day's gonna be.
Oh, that's the Elcamino.
Yeah, the Elcamino.
That's cool. Doing great? Doing good?
Yeah. So far, it's cruising. Here's the dyno, huh?
Yeah, here's the dyno.
I've seen lots of videos.
Holy cow. Been busy, especially now. People, I mean, you cannot race. A lot of people come here as a racing.
Right.
Sometimes because sometimes you have almost the same fun or even more. Really, a lot of people, they bring family, friends, and they enjoy this as a as the same as a racing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always like to like bet on the numbers and all of that stuff.
Yeah,
So
I see.
it's awesome.
Yeah, we had the other car. Yeah, that's Luis. You know.
Hey, how's it going, man?
buddy.
Good to see you again. Yeah.
Oh, we have some. That truck is cool.
All into pieces right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we test a bunch of stuff on this thing. It's a stroker LS with a whipple blower.
Oh.
So it has something like 700-800 to the wheel.
Woo. That'll tow you around. It looks good too.
Yeah, it's a cool truck. It's a cool truck. Does burnouts like nothing.
Really love when Julies are doing burnouts.
Yeah, it's a fun deal. New tires all the time, right? Yeah, so that's what we'll go to Nashville like tonight or whatever. But this is perfect. When are you gonna bring your car?
Then it's on.
Turn it up. No second chance for a first impression.
That's true.
Let's
Spoiled,
see.
man.
Let's see how the 2JZ is. You know that's Pro Line racing on the other side.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's Pro Line right there.
Yeah. That's Pro.
That's wild, man.
Perfect.
Yeah. Party in the back.
Cool. Let's go in.
Cool. Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, PS5 speed.
Hi. How's it going? Good to meet you.
Sho'nuff.
Yeah,
He's the
man.
mastermind of the 2JZs in the world, the strongest in the world.
Oh, whoa. Going to lunch with the guy, the owner of FuelTech.
Did they all fit inside?
Yeah.
Super safe, right?
Yeah. Mini hot rodders.
In the race car.
Yeah, in the race car.
Following a twin turbo C8.
Yeah,
probably the first ones ever.
Their fuels look good too, even though it's different elevation.
Yeah, I got the laptop.
He's got the laptop right here.
You got me looking for Elcamino.
Trying to get out of that thing is difficult.
He's the craziest guy in the building right now.
I'm a little dirty.
Let's go. We're always dirty.
I thought it was cool to show you.
Yeah.
So pretty.
So yes, we got a couple. I'm actually in the process of building 2 supercars, one gas and one electric. And they're complete ground up. So you can actually see it here. This is actually the electric version. So what we're running is a Chevy Volt battery with the Tesla setup right now, and it'll actually be controlled by the FuelTech. 30 kilowatts of power, but it won't last that long. Normally, you know, they're talking about range. This is all about fun, horsepower, right? So this, if we get 60 miles out of this, we're doing something wrong. You know, we gotta go. We gotta push it faster. I'm on a budget here, right?
Yeah,
so, absolutely. So you know what that car is?
What is it?
You tell me.
Looks like a McLaren.
No,
It looks like a McLaren.
It's a Honda Civic Coupe, Gen 8.
Is it really?
Yeah, so one thing with Honda, it's really
Shame on
bubbly.
Honda.
So they put these really big pieces of metal on here that causes that windshield to make it look like it's a lot more round. This glass is actually the same as a Lamborghini Aventador. And I know that because I actually bought a Lamborghini Aventador glass originally for my project, and it broke. And it was $2,500 piece of glass. And so I said, I can't do that again. So I went to Safelite, and I kept getting different glass from Safelite and overlaying them on the Lamborghini Aventador glass. And so the deal is, it's the same length as the Aventador glass, the same width across the top as the Aventador glass, and it's narrower across the bottom. And I actually can show you the renderings of the body. So this has been scanned in. That's where all those little polka dots are. So I do 3D scanning, and then we can actually graft the body design over these panels. So we know what these are like hard points, right? We really don't want to like reinvent like door jams and the seals. All that stuff's a pain in the butt. Plus, this dash is actually a pretty good starting point.
Yeah.
I
always thought that too.
So obviously the back was not going to be any good. That's actually a C7 Corvette deck lid. So that's the glass that I'll be using. So I'm going to steal this glass and then use the Honda glass. And this will be running a Ford Luminator XS with a Lamborghini Gallardo transmission that's been re-geared.
That is awesome.
And that's got a Ford GT supercharger on it. So I'll put that on Anderson's dyno. We should at least get 800 out of this thing all day long, if not more. So because we do our own carbon fiber work here too. So we do our own molds. That's actually an MR2 deck lid. Anthony makes the MR2 deck lids out of carbon fiber.
We need one for an MR2.
He makes them.
We have an 8-second MR2.
Yeah, this deck lid is, I think he'll be here shortly. You know, the original deck lid's like 18 pounds, I think. His deck lids are 3. Woo! And he's actually, so we actually have an MR2 over here. That's going to be Tesla powered MR2.
Oh man.
So we've, again, we scanned the engine bay, and we are making a cradle for the Tesla motor to fit into the engine bay. 3/4 view of it. Whew. So the car probably won't be super fast. It's a downforce monster though. So
sure.
This is actually a reverse wing, and the back's got a reverse wing. So so this actually intake over here actually goes down back.
That's
Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is crazy.
Appreciate it. This was super cool.
This is amazing.
It's a little different. Yeah, you guys got a lot more followers. I got a very small YouTube. My wife says I talk like.
What is your YouTube? Shout it out.
Excess Motorworks.
Excess Motorworks. Very cool. This is a treat for sure.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Great work. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right,
Yeah, thank you.
So much.
All right. Anthony might stop by and see you. So.
Very cool.
All them four, you know, because like they right now they are similar to what you guys do, right? They share data between so many cars, so they have that. Okay, let's do this.
We got a really special dyno video for you guys today. We're gonna be dynoing in this Billet Block 2JZ with an 88mm turbo. and we're just gonna see how much power it can make. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
It's a progressive nitrous one.
It's a big shower head. Yeah. Do progressive nitrous. It's a big shower head.
So you're running through all the inputs, outputs right now?
Yes, like this is actually pretty cool. Like this guy here, Home Iron Fabrications, he helps us out. He sends what he wire, pre-organized, so we know what it is. But no matter what, right? Like we need to triple check that the setup on the ECU matches what he wire on this thing.
Right.
So we make sure, like, okay, this makes sense. This goes there. Is activating. What kind of switch we need to do, you know, before we even crank it up and start to do stuff.
So just run through and check them all out, test everything.
Yes, both ways, right? So outputs and inputs.
And the FuelTech kit allows you to kind of do that without it running?
Yes, so like we pretty much can do not just not running, but like any input can be anything and any output can be anything. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Man, I would love if everyone would do that.
Yeah, this is Home Iron Fabrication wiring guy, huh?
Yeah, look at this.
Very cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate that.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, so much stuff we deal with here. You gotta test it well. It's all.
Yes,
you know?
and one thing that's really cool that we have, we can simulate runs. For example, you go into like a simulation mode. The unit understand that you're about to simulate a run without the car running. Woo. And it makes the trans brake or two-step, you know, backwards. As soon as you turn the simulation on, two-step is on without pressing the button. As soon as you press and hold, you simulate in the run. So everything related to the run will run.
That's awesome.
So like, for example, I have a boost controller curve. You can hear it trying to do that thing. Like you have a nitrous, you're gonna see like the nitrous clicking in and off. If it tries to shift, it's gonna shift. So okay, my shifter works. Yeah. My boost controller works. Yeah. And all keeps a recording of that.
You think some racers wrote this stuff? Then you nerd out and play with it?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. No, this is
Think of the next thing.
Yes.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
I'm not sure. Can I guess like 95, 10 grand, something like that? Yeah. Limiter at 95, and then we shifted like at 9. At least for now. Which number are you holding? I promise you, I won't do it. Don't worry. Don't worry. You can hold it.
No promises.
Number 1. Hey, I have power on and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1.
Yep.
You sure you don't want to hold it? Just make sure it's strong. Okay, number 2.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You been hit by one of these yet?
He remembers.
Yeah. Yeah, you get hit, you remember.
Okay.
That's how I got hit. That's how it got me.
All right, so you sync the time so the engine matches the ECU. All right, let's work on trying to spool it right now.
Sounds like it's probably got one spot you can probably.
Yes.
It's like a dead spot.
I don't know if it was like fuel or timing, but once you went through that, it kept steady and the booster just like. Okay. Let's see how it is, and then we do a leave. You know, do like a 1-2 shift on low boost and see how it behaves. That was climbing still.
23 pounds.
And yeah, 24 was climbing.
Yeah.
So spring is no less than like 10.
And now it was actually taking a little bit of fuel early, and it still put a little.
Close there, yeah. Oh, it needs more on boost.
Yeah, at 23 pounds and 5,000 RPM.
Yep. Needs more gate.
Needs more
fuel on boost.
Gaining boost needs more fuel.
I think once you get up to 15, probably.
All right, it's time for some action.
If you're too behind, it's not putting load. It's freewheeling.
It seemed like it freewheeled.
That's what it seemed like.
If it's too behind, it's just gonna freewheel.
So it freewheeled it, that's why it only recorded 369 horsepower. even though it's 28 pounds of boost and 9,000 RPM.
So like they were freewheeling in there?
It basically, yeah, let go. So it only captured the 369 horsepower. But they're gonna work on it and do it again.
Almost like the dyno was slipping.
That's exactly what it did. Woo! Listen to that. That was all right. That sounded pretty good, huh, Gordo? $15.23 at 6,300 RPM. That's not bad.
Okay. 456 and 456. So we put that, I'm gonna guess. I was like, I think it's a 456.
I was close with the first gear ratio. I said 170 or 180 something.
Okay, cool.
I said 210.
Yeah, okay. We're going somewhere now.
Yeah.
It was still climbing, but like, I'm not going to keep waiting. Like,
RPM do y'all turn these things?
You said 9,500.
yeah, he asked 95, but like the fast guys like 10.5. It felt good. It was trucking.
What kind of boost y'all think it made?
40?
It has to be a little bit more than that.
It made like 30 something the first time. So.
Yeah, I think it made like a little bit more.
40,
43?
44.
44.
That's pretty good power.
That's pretty good power for 44. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It sounds so cool, huh?
Sounds so good.
Okay, I think we got a good shakedown. Yep. So you're coming back on Monday so you can keep working on this thing?
I'll be here.
Okay.
Woo! Intense, let me tell you. They are just ripping out here. All right? That was sick. 44 pounds of boost.
Crazy.
Dang.
Crazy.
Sign me up. It's epic. Or steep Eddie. Yeah, check the plugs in it.
Yeah. Ice, 93 degree air temp though.
Yeah, I had no boost, right? Yeah, 40 something. So like ice and nitrous to pull up better and stuff like that, and then we get that thing going.
I was gonna say, progressively getting leaner as it goes back.
Yeah.
Honestly, 5 I think is the leanest.
5 hotter than that.
I'm sure the more boost you crank though, the
Spicier it gets.
Cool. Feel it, CNC feel it, shit's badass.
It is badass. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of FuelTech and head down the road. I'm gonna go ahead to Nashville, go see Tom, and keep this trek going. It's been just an epic trip so far. So much fun riding in the C8. That thing was wicked. And then seeing this stuff, I'm sold. All right, let's roll. So I was super stoked out to be able to spend that time at FuelTech and just hang out with some of the greats tuning there. Luis is amazing. Steve Petty, just, I mean, the guy's a legend. He's a huge tuner, and it was just an honor to be there and hang out with them. And Anderson was so inviting and just really took care of us, you know. It was pretty awesome, humbling, just rad experience, you know. Those guys are doing it. Think of the horsepower they're working on every day and the stuff they're building and pushing and trying to find the limits of stuff. You know, I think these guys are working at the highest level in fuel injection and drag racing, and pushing boundaries and limits further than anyone ever thought possible. They're creative, they understand what needs done, and it's just an honor to be in those guys' presence, you know. You know, when you rub elbows and hang out with certain people, you grow to that, you know, and everybody elevates each other and makes each other better. And I think that's a super important part of this life that we live, is being elevated and pushing ourselves. Back when I used to freestyle and do trick shows, they would say, you know, for 45 minutes, be better than yourself. And that's all we can do every day, is just try that much harder, you know. I was bouncing ideas off Anderson, you know, and when he's coming back with the answers I'd love to hear, you know, the ideas are all real, ways we can do it, you know, working together to grow things. That's huge, man. You know, it's like you see a need, feel a need, and just keep pushing. I love it. We're part of something really great. The guys at FuelTech stepping up and being part of our family, it's just an epic thing. So, I don't know. Just driving down the road, you get random thoughts, and I thought I'd share with you guys. There may be more, I may be rambling, but I want to share that with you guys. So, let's roll. Well, I've made it to Tom's. Woo! What a ride. Not a bad little trek right there to get here, so pretty awesome. I got Alex Bowman riding with me. He's riding shotgun, and we're kicking it. So tonight we're gonna step back, and tomorrow we're gonna have a nice Thanksgiving with Tom and his family. I've got Shane and Gordo and Brett and Amanda with me, so they're all gonna kick it too. But I appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a bunch. And I'd like to say I'm thankful and grateful for you all, and stoked you guys are all part of the channel. All right.